After connecting over their shared love for Great Danes, plumber Michael Hurlbut has become Siggy Sperber's go-to guy for help of all kinds. But Michael's involvement is a growing sore spot for Siggy's ex-boyfriend, Lionel Marchetti.
He was not having a favorable reaction to observing that she was in fact using Michael for a lot of things that, that Lionel was doing before, as I would be inclined if I were in the same situation.
Around noon that fateful day, Siggy and Michael are about to reach the veterinary hospital with her cancer-stricken dog. The 4-hour round trip is the latest example of her growing reliance on Michael.
She didn't have very many friends here. In fact, I don't think she knew anyone when she moved here except Michael and Lionel. At times, I didn't like it because if we had something to do, she could get in the way. But she knew she could rely on Michael for anything that she needed.
Michael hasn't always been so reliable. But his long battle with addiction reached a turning point in 2006 when he completed a 90-day rehab.
It was finally like, he saw the light. He just realized, this is the beginning of a new life. Everybody in the whole family could see a change.
I was very apprehensive as to how he was going to act and stuff, but he was really working on it, and I could see that. He was determined. He started loving himself again.
He also started loving and taking care of dogs.
If he could bring home a stray, he would bring home a stray, if I would allow it.
Treat, come on, Treat.
He couldn't just have one dog. We ended up with 3.
Good dog.
I do believe it was part of his recovery that, he was responsible for the animals and they loved him, unconditionally.
The more he visits Siggy and her dogs, though, the more Michael runs into Lionel.
He would go out there and Lionel would be there and not want him there to fix anything.
Hey, Siggy, could you hand me that crescent wrench?
He would just stand there and stare at him.
You think you can fix it?
He just stared at you with this look, I don't know, blank stare, every time he went out there.
Yeah, I can fix it.
He was just kind of a quiet, hermit type guy. One of those where you look at and say, what the heck's going through his mind?